Hi everyone, welcome to this little tutorial on how to create your little approximately 2-minute introductions to your course. The idea is that you will first of all present an outline of your course, a brief summary of what happens, followed by perhaps something about the usefulness of your course for people's career prospects, etc., with any anecdotal evidence to go with that. We want to keep them relatively short, so bear that in mind. As with everything, the best possible way of doing this is probably preparation. So if there's anything that you want to show during this presentation, have it prepared. Think about the background that you've got when you're recording, because you're going to be recording through your computer screen. You want to think about what's in the background and perhaps think about how you framed yourself. The rule of thirds is always a useful way. Make sure that your eye line is along a rule of third line, etc. So a little bit of care like that. Now, when you record this, you're going to use Google Meet to record. When you've recorded, or when you start recording this, it doesn't matter if it ends up in bits and pieces. So you can break your recording into different sections. So you'll do the section which is about the course, then you'll do a section about the usefulness of your subject, and then a section of student anecdotes, and then a goodbye section. So you can just break it into sections like that. I'm going to demonstrate very quickly how to do that on the desktop. So on the desktop here, I've got my Google Meet up, which I know that you all know how to get to. So all you have to do is just invent some kind of a name for this. I'm going to choose admin because I'm meant to be in there as we speak. So I go into admin, I've got my computer going in here, so I'm going to join this class, and now I'm in it. I'm going to just adjust my screen a little bit to see how I can make myself look aesthetically more pleasing. I'll do my best. The nice thing is when you send me these videos, I can picture grade them as well, so and the image may not look great to you. I can always adjust it for you, it's no problem. Okay, so I'm going to start recording by clicking my 3 buttons at the bottom right hand corner here. I click those and I click record meeting and I click accept. So now I'm just waiting for the video to record, and here we go. Hi, my name is Craig and I am the media tutor at Fine Arts College, and this is a brief overview of the course that we do at Fine Arts. So maybe not the best start in the world, and I can restart it. I keep recording, it doesn't matter, because ultimately the file you're going to do, you're going to send your file to me and I'll cut out the bits that don't work and edit it so that it's a lot better. So I'm going to go for attempt number 2. Hi, welcome to the media department at Fine Arts College. My name's Craig, and I'd like to just tell you a little bit about the subject. In media studies, we use the Cambridge International Education Exam Board. We do this because the board offers coursework at 50% with the new A-levels that have been recently written exams that they do. In the first year, and off I go chatting. So this is how it's going to work. I might give it a couple of attempts with my attempt to talk about the opening of the class, and then I'll switch tacks. So now I'm going to talk some student anecdotal evidence. So it might be something like, in media, we pride ourselves on the fact that we become a bit like a film school in the second year. So a large part of the course is dedicated to teaching students those important skills that they would need to be able to take part in a full film shoot. Our students have gone to many universities studying filmmaking and practical filmmaking courses, and often find themselves well ahead of the game when it comes to their knowledge and understanding of this particular key area. Blah 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 blah. So you can put together your little package. It doesn't matter if there are bits and pieces and it's all over the shop. I can edit those things together. So just break it down into some easy chunks. So we're going to start off with our introduction, introducing yourself, happy days. Then we're going to go to you talking about the course outline and what course you do. You're then going to add a bit of anecdotal evidence, and then you'll be doing your closing piece, which will be I hope you've enjoyed this whistle-stop tour of the media course at Fine Arts College, and very much look forward to meeting you in the classroom sometime in the future. Thank you. Nice little smile. And that's pretty much it. I will now stop the recording, and I click stop recording, and I've done my little bit. So now what I can do is I can send this video to Craig. So how do I do that? Very simple. So I'm going to open a new window here. In fact, I'm going to leave my Meet class here. So that's gone. I'm going to open a new window here, click plus, and you can see in my right hand corner here is my matrix symbol. So I can go to my drive. I go to my drive, and if I go to my drive, because I've created a video, if you go to this left-hand column, you can see share drives. If I click down on, if I click down on my drive, you will see here a folder called Meet Recordings. Now, what will happen is this will take about 15 minutes for this folder to be created and for your video to go in there from the point at which you've recorded it. So don't be surprised when you go in here that you don't see a folder. Go make yourself a cup of tea, something like that, come back, and you will be able to see this folder. So when you go in there, I'm going to double click Meet Recordings, and you can see all these different recordings that I've done. And all you're going to do is you're going to right click this video, and then you're going to click share. And then what I want you to do is add the words media tutor. So you are going to share it with media@hampsteadfinearts.com, like that, and graphics, just as a backup. So there you go with graphics. I'm just going to click the click shareable link, and then I'm going to say anyone at Duke's Education with the link can edit. That's it. I'm going to send that off, and now I've shared that video with Craig and with Caleb. And what they can then do, and what Craig's going to do, is edit your videos together. It really is that simple. I really hope you have fun doing this. Don't worry about making mistakes. You can always send me a message telling me that take 3 or take 4 was better. It doesn't matter. I'll be able to put it together. I'll put a nice filter on, and I'll do my best to make it look good for you. I hope you've enjoyed this. Oh, just one last thing. You can, of course, use, like I am now talking to you, to a DSLR camera. So, and obviously the quality is far better. You could do that if you have a DSLR camera and you can record video. You could do it like that, if you like. If you do that, then you just take the file from the camera, upload it onto your Google Drive by clicking File Upload, and then share it in the same way I've just shown you now. You could also use, instead of Google Meet, you could use your camera on your computer. You're using a PC, it's just the same as if you're using a Mac. With Macs you use QuickTime, with PCs I think it's called Video Editor or something like that. Very easy to find. Again, you'll create a file, upload that file onto your Google Drive, and then share it with me and Caleb. I hope that's simple enough. I hope that works for you, and I look forward to seeing the results. Best wishes, kind regards, see you later. Whoa, sorry, I just forgot. The other thing I'm going to show you in this video after this little chat is I'm just going to show you a quick example of a video that I made where I filmed it in bits and pieces and then edited it together and put a filter over the top and added some idents. So have a little look at that. It's not the greatest example in the world, but at least it gives you some idea, and I hope you enjoy that. Okay, thanks, bye. Hi, welcome to this whistle-stop tour of the media department at Fine Arts College. We use the exam board Cambridge International Education. This allows for the A-level to be weighted 50% in favour of coursework and 50% in favour of exams. In the first year, coursework choices involve a film opening or making a magazine. And in the second year, it's a short film in its entirety or a music video promo package. This is where we really shine as a college. The films are all shown in the cinema at the end of the year, and we have a jury with members such as Jude Law to adjudicate, and it becomes a real event. At the same time, it also affords the students a platform which is very much like the real world. So it's a very exciting time. As far as the examined units for the exam for the A level are concerned, at AS we will be learning to do textual analysis as well as learning all about the music industry. And at A2 we start to explore the world of online media and the enormous impact that technological change has had on the media industries as a whole. That's pretty much a whistle-stop tour of everything in the media department. Just to give you some idea of the sort of work that our students do, here is a 5-minute short documentary made by one of our students, Moses. A beautiful film made by one of our students. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this whistle-stop tour, a little 30-second whistle-stop tour of the media department, and we very much look forward to you joining us in the future.